It's time to take my meds. The pain is climbing. The pain is climbing. Digestive betrayal. Oh, Hilberson, thank you so much. Aw, thank you. No, you're not disappearing. I'm just in a little bit of pain. Just in a little bit of pain. Let me... Do I have enough water to down this? Yeah, you won't disappear! It's just painkillers. I've been off my anti-anxiety meds for longer than I've been at phase, so I've been unmedicated this entire time. But I think actually I'm really thankful for being unmedicated, because I kind of feel like I figured out how to deal with my anxiety naturally. It was kind of painful for everyone, but we figured out how to deal with a lot of my problems without being medicated, so I'm really, I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah. So, it's a blessing in disguise, but it is what it is, right? Here's the thing about, Grandpa. So Grandpa, when Grandma was passing away, I was on anti-anxiety medication, and he doesn't believe in mental illness. Grandpa doesn't believe in mental illness, so he tossed my pills without me knowing. I knew he did. I just didn't give him any shit for it. And and so I was like purely unmedicated for so long. Yeah, the old school type. So I've been unmedicated for a long time. It was a very I don't think he knew how dangerous it was, because if you are on meds and then you go cold turkey, it's really bad. Like, it's really bad. It's really bad. You're supposed to wean off your meds, but I just went cold turkey, got kind of sick, but I was fine. I was fine. He doesn't know that. Yeah. So it was bad. I remember going on the meds though. I should have known. God. If you guys never been on anxiety medication, it's like, it just feels like it makes you feel really off, like weird. Like really weird for the first month. Like the first month you take your meds, your body's adjusting to it. No, it dulls your personality after, but when you're first taking it for the first month, you feel terrible, discombobulated, like, it was crazy. I felt like, I'm like, am I high? Am I high? It felt like a really bad high. Like, really bad. Like, I don't know, like, it's horrible. For an entire month, it just was crazy. It felt insane. But then, it got normal, and then, it was horrible. So, what's a good high? I don't know, but whatever it was bad. So I'm assuming it felt really bad. It did not feel good. So I'm assuming that's what you call a bad high, right? Right? I don't know. It didn't feel good, so I'm assuming it's not the good kind of high that people get when they get awesome pain meds at the hospital, which I've also gotten before because I had kidney stones, right? And then they pumped me with morphine one time, and I was like, ah. That's the good high, right? Yeah. And then you experience that and you're like, oh, so this is a bad high, So, anyways, yeah. Damn kidney stones. Yeah, no, the pain was really bad. It was really bad. Yeah. I don't think they use morphine on people anymore, chat. I don't think they do that unless it's like necessary. But back then, they weren't really caring about the whole crisis on that sort of thing. They don't just hand that stuff out anymore. But back then, yeah. Codeine too! Oh my god. Okay, codeine. Oh my god, the thing. I didn't know this was like a thing that people did. You know how when you hear the word codeine these days, you think of all these people taking codeine recreationally, right? But when I was younger, when I was a kid, I had pneumonia every single year, right? I had a pneumonia every single year. So as a kid, they prescribed codeine like candy. Oh, you have a cough? Codeine. Codeine. Yeah. For those of you who are too young to know, codeine was like, you tell the doctor you have a cough, and they just hand that shit out to you, whether you be like 5 years old or 12 12 years old, you know, you go to them, you tell them you have a cough, they give you codeine. Yeah, that's really what it was back then. And then of recent years, they've kind of cracked down on it because they realized people were wilding. But yeah. So it is what it is. So when I was sick, that was a normal medicine. It was just codeine. It was a normal thing to have in the house. If you had sick a lot with a cough, you had codeine in the house. And now people got a little silly, so they don't give that stuff out anymore. So there's that. Yeah.
My fellow brothers, in the face of our common dangers, in this winter of our hardship, remember these timeless words: as we can.